The most perfect political community is the one in which the middle class is in control and outnumbers both of the other classes, meaning the middle class actually can be very easily considered to be the most important, significant, sovereign, virtuous class and constitution, composition, combination of people in the particular society or the country or the state, even if it's run by a democracy, no matter what. And therefore, the middle class should and must also be given that type of navigation, access, control to itself so that it can utilize and use the government to its own favor for the fulfillment of its ambitions and the realization, actualization of its desires, aims, goals, aspirations, needs. Because when the middle class struggles for its needs, ambitions, desires, then everything else falls apart. Everything else becomes a shame when the middle class, who are the ultimate drivers and pillars of not only the economy but also the culture, society, education, and essentially everything else that runs ultimately on the basis of money, happens because of the money, because of the influence, capacity, purchasing power, and the tax that is being extracted and that goes out of the middle class. And also the lower working class of the societies are also very important, but the middle class are the ultimate drivers of the economy. The economy literally collapses and shambles and obviously shatters itself into nothing because of the government's imposed and failures of inflation, unemployment, lack of education in our lives. When the middle class struggles to buy, to fulfill its needs, to meet its ends, to basically actualize its ambitions, dreams, goals, then that is a shame for the whole of government, for all the politicians and policymakers, and essentially everyone else that's behind the system must be ashamed of themselves for the struggles and imposed suffering, misery, torments of the middle class, that they are struggling to save money to buy anything. But when the middle class is purchasing power, then the economy grows, heals itself, evolves, and becomes better slowly, if not always very in fast manners. So obviously the most perfect political community or state of society is going to be the one in which the middle class is healthy, progressive, growing, learning, and it has sovereignty, access, and navigation capacities to reach out to the government, to take benefits of the government, and obviously in which it is in control of itself and outnumbers both of the other classes of the upper class and the ruling class. The ruling class must not be in control of the democracy, and the middle classes must not be always paying all the taxes for all the institutions in the society that are run by money. When the middle class is in control, then everything is good. When the ruling class is in control, then there is crisis